Hey there, welcome to today's class. As always, I'm so glad to have you here. Today we're out in Hobble Creek Canyon surrounded by all these gorgeous fall colors, and I'll let you in on a little secret. This, being out in nature and doing yoga, is one of the recipes of happiness. So not only are you getting this 20-minute full body mobility flow that'll help you feel amazing from head to toe, we'll also loosen up stiff joints, ease everyday aches and pains, and will leave your body feeling more smooth than smooth jazz itself. You don't need any props today, just your mat and a little bit of space to move. So settle in, take a breath, and let's get started. We'll begin an easy pose on the mat. Inhale, take your arms out and up, touch them overhead, and exhale, drop them down to your heart. Again, inhale, reach out and up, exhale to center. Start that same way, inhale, reach up. And now on the exhale, take your right hand to your mat, fold over to the right. Inhale, lift back to center. Exhale, stretch and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back up. Lift your right arm to meet your left. Fold the other way. Left arm down and stretch to the left. And lift back up. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Let your arm go all the way down onto the mat. Taking a twist, left hand to your right knee. Sit tall, move your rib cage, and look behind you. Center, switch, right hand to left knee. Long spine, twist. And back to center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Touch your hands over and bring them back down to your heart. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms forward, round your spine. Add a little shift into one side and to the other side, stretching out the sides and back of your body. Oh, it feels so good. Come to center, really push back for 1 second, release your arms, and then roll up the spine. Continue to roll up until you arch. And then as you exhale, curl in on yourself and round, cat and cow. Inhale, expand the front of your body, opening your chest and your ribs. Exhale, pull the front of your body closed and open the back side of your body. Inhale to cow. And then exhale, turn your back to cat. And then roll and stack up to a neutral spine. Plant your feet out in front of you. Wrap your arms around your knees. Sit nice and tall on your sit bones. Inhale, arch. Lean forward to fold your body down towards your knees. Let your head release. Stay tucked in and just shift gently side to side, hugging your knees. Again, inhale, lift, arch. Exhale, roll down, letting your head be the last thing that releases. Grab your ankles, sit tall, open your hips to a butterfly. Find that elongated line from your tailbone out through the crown of your head. Lean forward, lengthening, keeping the chest open, pushing the elbows into the knees, and then looking over to the left and to the right. So just a little peek over your left shoulder, and then a little peek over your right shoulder. Come to center. Keep trying to open the chest as you lean forward. Hands behind the knees. Take the knees, close them together. And then cross your ankles to come into a tabletop position, creating a nice foundation on your hands and knees. Keep your right leg bent, lift it up. Then open your hip out to the side. Your knee will open. And then close the hip as the knee comes down. Big circle going up, out to the side, and then down. Try to stabilize with your standing leg so that your right leg has lots of room to move. You're moving very slowly here. Put the right knee down, switch, do the same thing with the left. Bend it up and then open it out to the side and close it down. Try not to lean too far to the right as your hip opens and your knee goes out and around. One more time doing this big circle. Up, around, and down. Coming back onto all fours. Tuck your toes under, shift your weight back, push with your hands and round your spine. Staying there, stretching out the back side of your body. Shift forward, back onto hands and knees. Untuck your toes. Walk your hands a little forward and slide your right knee between your hands to a pigeon. You'll drop down onto that right hip and then lift back up to your shin. Drop down and lift up. Hip goes down and then shifts back up on top. Down, stay down, bend your back leg. Twist to look back behind you and then rotate, look to the front so you square your shoulders. Twist, square your shoulders and hips. Twist back, turn to the front. Stay to the front, rotate your back hip in so that your foot lifts up, and then rotate it out, foot goes down. Turn in, up, turn out and down. Keep going. I apologize for my horribly dirty hobbit feet. That's just what comes with the territory when you work out outside. And then push back up onto all fours, slide that left knee forward, sit down on the hip and lift back up. Drop the hip down and back up to the shin. Sink and lift. Sit on it, bend your back leg, twist to look behind you, and then square off, rotate to the front. Twist and forward. Twist back, rotate, stay to the front, inward, outward rotation. Inward, lift your foot, outward, put the foot down. Up and down. Lift it up and open it out to come down, push back onto all fours. Move your hands to the very front of the mat. Arch your back, sink so that your chest is falling towards the floor. And then you'll roll up starting from the tailbone and rounding all the way up through the spine. Arch, sink as your weight goes back and down. And then as you round up, you're going to roll and your weight will shift more forward. Arch, send the tailbone back, the chest down. Tuck and roll yourself forward and up. Arch, sink down. Let yourself stay down, just letting your chest fall. Your head is slightly lifted. And then roll up, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, finding that beautiful neutral. Tuck your toes, lift your knees up as you push your hips back on the diagonal to a down dog. Keep a slight bend in your knees as this is our first down dog and we're still trying to open up. Look forward and slowly start to walk your feet up towards the front of the mat. You'll stop when you're about a foot from the very edge of the front. Feet go parallel to each other. Release your body, bend your knees, and try to make contact with your belly and your thighs. In this ball, you'll shift side to side, opening up your lower back, getting a gentle stretch for the hamstrings. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, sink your hips down and find chair pose. If you look down, you should be able to see your toes because your weight is back on your heels and you're sitting back. Getting nice work through the thighs here. Inhale, push through your heels, sweep your arms out and up till they touch overhead. And then exhale, take your arms right down to your sides. Let's open up our hips. Take your hands onto your hips. Push your hips out to the left and then forward to the right and back. So you would do a big circle, left, forward, right, and back all the way around. Good, good, good. And now switch. Start going to the right and then around to the left. 2 more of those all the way around. 1 more time. Big, big circle. And find center again. Drop the arms down. Inhale, you'll lift them up overhead to touch. Exhale, dive forward all the way down to a forward fold, releasing your head. Inhale, lift your head and chest, look up. Exhale, hop or step to plank. Shift forward, bend your elbows to lower down. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog. Exhale, pull your hips back to down dog. Push firmly into your hands. Stretch your elbows. Open your chest. Try to drive your hips up on the diagonal. And of course, you're using your breath. Of course. We never forget that, right? Look forward. Hop or step your feet up between your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, releasing your head. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up to stand. Exhale, take your arms to your sides. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, chest forward, dive. Your hips go back. You find your forward fold. Inhale, look up to arch. Exhale, hop or step to plank. Bend your elbows lower down. Inhale, find up dog, opening your chest. Exhale, pull your hips back. Come to down dog. Go through your down dog checklist. Gripping your fingers on the mat, lengthening your elbows, pressing your chest open, tucking your chin into your chest, and keeping the hips high. Elongating the knees if possible. Look forward. Hop or step your feet in between the hands. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, release all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, arms go out and up as you reverse swan dive to stand. Hands touch overhead, and exhale, take them to your sides. Once again, inhale, arms out and up to touch. Exhale, chest forward, hips back, dive all the way down to a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step to plank. Shift forward to lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Open up. Settle in. Look forward. Hop or step your feet up. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive to stand. And exhale, release your arms down to your sides. Let's flow through some standing poses now. Step your right foot back and turn it open. Coming to a warrior two position. Bend your front leg. Take your arms out from your shoulders. Your hips are forward. Inhale, stretch your arms and legs, touch overhead. Exhale, come back down, warrior two. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, sink and spread. Again, inhale, stretch. Exhale, sink. Bend your front arm, place your forearm on your thigh, and reach your left arm up overhead, side angle. Really press your back foot down onto the floor and look to your fingers. Lift back up, warrior two. Stretch your front leg. Reach over your front leg and come down to hook your fingers around your big toe, looking up to the sky, finding triangle. Seeing if you can align your hips and your shoulders as much as you can into a straight line. Look down, lift yourself back to the T, turn your right foot in, and turn your left foot out, switching to the other side. Bend your front leg, warrior two. Drop your shoulders. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, lower to spread. Inhale, up. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your left arm, place it on your thigh. Your right arm goes overhead and look up at your fingertips. Really trying to sink and spread your legs away from each other. Lift back up, warrior two. Stretch your left leg. Reach over your leg and hook your fingertips around your big toe. Look up to your top arm, finding triangle. See if you can engage your quads to lift your knees and get your legs all the way straight. Look down. Lift back up to your T and rotate the left foot forward, lowering your hands down to your sides. Open your hips, turn your toes out, bend your left leg, and then up and over, bend your right leg. Just shifting side to side. Throughout this class, I had to keep peeking back behind me because there was a cow that was grazing and it kept getting closer and closer. My mind was telling me it was preparing for a sneak attack, so I had to keep checking that I was good. Needless to say, it could have cared less that I was there. Come to center, drop down, opening both your hips, pushing your hands into your knees to get your hips more open, and then start to glide side to side. I know that was really silly, but I could not help it. Come to center, release your body down, and then roll it back up, stacking your shoulders up over your hips. Arch, lean forward, sinking down as far as you can, letting the head go last, and then rolling and stacking up, back up over your hips. One more time. Roll down, and reverse to come back up. Nice and tall. Now push into your knees, twist, taking your right shoulder in towards the center and looking back over your left shoulder. Come to center, switch, drop the left shoulder in, pushing into your left knee and looking over your right shoulder. Come to center. Place your hands on the ground in front of you. Stretch your legs as you turn them into parallel and fold your body down in between your legs. Sticking your tailbone up towards the sky, seeing if you can get your knees all the way extended. Lift up, heel toe your feet in a little bit closer. Inhale, lift your back. Exhale, try to grab your heels and pull your body towards your legs even more. Seeing how far you can get your body in between your legs. Inhale, lift up to a flat back. Then rotate back to the front of your mat, dropping down into a lunge, a low lunge. Your back leg as straight as you can get it. Now you'll rotate over to the back of your mat and do a lunge on the other side. I'm checking for that cow again. You might see him back there. He really had me going this whole time. Lift back up, rotate to the center, and then back to the front of your mat. Step your front foot back to a down dog. Lift through your heels, roll down onto your knees. Untuck your toes, arch your back, cat and cow. Inhale, exhale. That's ironic, cat and cow. There's a cow right there that was giving me so much grief. Good thing it wasn't a bear, right? Inhale, drop your belly, arch. Exhale, round and curl. Find your neutral spine. Cross your ankles to sink back and sit down, or just swing your legs around to sit down. And we will lay down in our Shavasana. That is our last thing for class. Allowing our body and our mind to take some time to relax and release here. As you lay, just listen to the sounds of nature that are happening. The crickets chirping. Allowing your body to soften, your thoughts to slow down, your breath to be even and full. Gently roll into a ball on your right side. Make your way up into a comfortable, easy pose with your legs crossed, resting your hands on your knees. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears and roll them down your back. Rolling them up and around. Change direction, roll back to front. Releasing them out. And then relax into a nice, tall, seated position. Place your hands together at your heart. Bow your head down. And repeat this mantra in your mind. I move with nature's flow, grounding myself today to create freedom for tomorrow. Lift your head, look up. You did it. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling a little lighter, a little more loose, and just good. Thanks for showing up and moving with me today. It's always the best part of my day, and I love getting to share moments like this with you. If you're loving these classes, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep practicing together. I've got more flows, tips, and courses coming your way, and I'd love for you to join me. Keep showing up for yourself. You're doing amazing. I'll see you next class.